Hello, my name is Leonard Adams, and I will be reading from a page of my book called Things I Wish My Father Had Told Me, which is available on Amazon. I'll be reading page 126, and the heading for this page is, "It is possible to cross the ocean without getting your feet wet, but it's impossible to cross life without getting your eyes wet." And it reads as follows. Beautiful, majestic ships allow us to circumvent the world's waters without even wetting our feet. But the same should not be applied to our eyes. As a survivor of extreme child abuse, I completely understand the idea of never allowing anyone to think you weak by seeing you cry. And that is actually an only measure of control that you feel sometimes when you experience the level of abuse that me and my siblings experienced. You want to make sure that the infinitesimally little that you can control, you do, which includes not allowing yourself to cry. As someone who no longer allows the past to dictate either the present or the future, I see the incredibly faulty logic that created the idea that crying is a weakness. When my sons were children, I told them there are no such things as boy emotions and girl emotions. Emotions have no gender. They're just emotions. We are no more girls because we cry than we are boys because we don't. And if you think about that for just a second, you realize the truth of it, that emotions don't have a gender. Emotions are not specifically for any particular gender. Emotions belong to all of us, and I know that for us men, a lot of times the only emotions we are allowed to display are joy and anger. But there's so much more that we should allow ourselves to experience. The whole gamut of emotions, the entire display of emotional palette is as much ours as it is anyone else's. And we should allow ourselves that. Of course, when you've been hurt, when you've been extremely beat down emotionally, physically, whatever the case may be, you may feel like, I don't want to feel those things. I don't want to feel the pain that comes from thinking about those things, so I want to cut my emotions off. But that is doing a disservice to yourself. Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Don't cut off your emotions because they bring pain. The pain is necessary. As I talked about before, the pain is an indicator, just like emotions are indicators. They give us a place to realize where we are so that we know where we need to go and what we need to overcome. Avoiding life to avoid tears is sadder than crying. Let the world motivate you to cry and become the better for it. Allow yourself to feel. Even when in the past it hurt too much to feel. Allow yourself now to finally feel. Let Let it go and let the dam burst forth, because guess what? If you don't allow yourself to feel, it's going to come out anyway. And it's not going to come out the way you want it to come out. It's going to come out in an uncontrolled manner. It's going to come out as anger. It's going to come out as lashing at other people. It's going to come out inappropriately. It's going to come out in a way that you're going to try to apologize for, but the words are out there now. The actions are out there now, and they can't be taken back. So in order to be able to control that, you have to accept that. You have to accept that you are an emotional being, and that you have all these emotions bottled up in you that need to be released, that need to be confronted, that need to be dealt with, and that will give you a handle on your emotional future. Better to embrace life with all its pains and joys than to become a recluse because you don't want to experience pain. You can't run from it, no matter how hard you try. And believe me, I tried. It doesn't work. And it's fruitless, and you lose so much in trying to run from your emotions. You lose so much in trying to run from pain. There is an old saying, if you can't beat them, join them. There is no way to beat experiencing pain. All it does is create a miserable life for you and for those around you, until they don't want to be around you, because all you do is cause misery, and you're left alone in your own misery to stew. That's not the place you want to be, you need to be, or you should be. It is best to allow it, pain, to make you a better person. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your feelings. Don't give up on the potentiality of your future. Whatever has happened in your past, it is past. And the thing that makes it present is reliving it in your mind and heart. It's not letting go of the pain. It's not allowing yourself to experience the pain so that you can cross over the pain. You cannot, there's no shortcut. In order to go through something, you have to go through it. You have to go through it. You can't go around it. You can't go over it. You can't go under it. You can't circumvent it. You can't ignore it. You have to go through it in order to get through it, in order to overcome it. And I pray and I hope that if that is something you are experiencing right now, if that's something you need to do, I pray that you will make that decision today to begin to live the truth of your pain, the truth of your experiences, the truth of who you really are, so that you can go through it and find joy, peace, happiness, and life on the other side. Please like, subscribe to, and share this channel and this message, this video, with anyone that you know needs it, with your friends, with others. And there's tons of other videos that I'm putting on that page, on that channel. I have a number of videos already uploaded. I continue to upload content during the week, during the weekdays. So please feel free to partake of any and all of it. And together, let's heal the world.